All right, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, thank you Ubisoft for letting me into the Creators Club and giving me early access to Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is freaking awesome. This is like a dream come true to be able to get Assassin's Creed or just Ubisoft games in general before they launch. This is like a major thing for me. Like, I'm so freaking excited. So as you guys know, if you've been at the channel for a while, you know that Assassin's Creed has always been like my favorite franchise out of all games ever. Like, I freaking love these games. And Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm about 4 hours into it. Well, technically I would be 4 hours into it, but I had to go back and I had to play a bunch of footage that I already played on the because I'm doing it on NVIDIA, I'm doing it on AMD, so I had to record some footage. I'm uploading some footage for both systems now, so that you guys can see how it's running on there. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I am running on a 9070 XT and a 5070 Ti. I did try both of these at 4K. 4K is definitely doable. You are going to need frame generation, especially if you want maxed out settings. And yes, you can max out your settings and still get this game to play pretty well on both of these cards at 4K. But you are utilizing frame. Well, I think you could potentially get 60 frames if you wanted to do, because I'm testing it, quality, max settings, FSR, DLSS, the whole 9 yards. So yes, you can get a 60 FPS experience at 4K with both of these GPUs. And good news, it runs really good. It's running pretty decent. I haven't had any real issues with it at all. But my preferred way to play has been on my ultra wide. I've been playing it at 3440 by 1440p, maxed out settings. Obviously, this one here it's a lot easier to run that way on both of these GPUs. I am getting very decent frame rates. I am still utilizing frame generation. I am still utilizing FSR and DLSS when on both of these. So that's kind of the way I'm planning on going forward when I cover these games. We're just going to use the settings. It doesn't even matter anymore. It enhances the gameplay. It gives me a smoother experience. It retains all the detail and everything that I would normally get at 3440 by 1440p or 4K. It's comparable enough to where at this point in my life, I'm paying for these features. I'm spending the money for them. It's enhancing the experience. We're going to use it. So guys, this is the first Assassin's Creed that has been built out for next gen. And I did actually buy a PlayStation 5 copy. I do have to obviously wait till that launches on the 20th. So I will get you guys some footage for PS5 Pro as soon as that launches. So, okay guys. Now, I know that there's a lot of negative Nancys out there trying to just do their rage bait, hate, whatever for this game, just due to the fact that Yasuke is there. Not only is this the first Assassin's Creed for the new gen, for the next gen consoles and for next gen like PC hardware, but this is also the first time that we've had a historical figure as a protagonist in an Assassin's Creed game. And yes, it's Yasuke. Yasuke, he is a black guy. He's also known as the Afro Samurai. When I started hearing people freaking out about this, I was just looking at him. I was like, have you ever even played an Assassin's Creed game? Ubisoft has been like, there's a reason why Assassin's Creed is my favorite franchise ever. Now, most of it, like my favorite one is Odyssey. Odyssey by far is my favorite Assassin's Creed ever freaking made. I love that game. Unity would be the second, and then I'd get down into Assassin's Creed 2, the SEO. It's just incredible. I love this series. I love everything about it. I love that I've been there since the beginning. More than anything, I love that I've been I've been with Assassin's Creed since the very first game. And I've got to see this game grow and transform and become just one of the coolest freaking concepted games that I've ever played in my freaking life. I love it. I love everything about Assassin's Creed. And when they went open world with Origins, I was like hook, line, and sinker. I was like, wow, this is just incredible. I still play all these games today. I still go back. I still put time into them. I still get in there and just enjoy this experience. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I know that what you're thinking is like, with all the hate, with all the anger, with all the nonsense that's been out there, I know, you know, that there's just people out there that are just not going to like Ubisoft games, no matter what. They automatically just think they're the worst games ever. But there's people out there like me that absolutely love these games, and I can tell you right now that Assassin's Creed Shadows is by far the most advanced Assassin's Creed we've ever gotten. Like hands down. The world design is absolutely beautiful. Super high fidelity, incredible looking vegetation, world design. It's incredible, and it is immaculate. I'm not even joking. Like, this isn't even hyperbole. I mean, you guys can see the gameplay right now. You can see the gameplay. I've left, you know, like, you know, however long I recorded, like the first 45 or an hour or something. I don't know. I don't think you'll get that much of it, but I'm giving you like the beginning of the game. Like, I want you to see this. I'm playing it with the Japanese voiceovers because it's just incredible. So you get the Japanese voiceover, and then also I think it was the gosh dang it, they weren't the Jesuitites or whatever. They weren't in it long enough. Portuguese. So Japanese and Portuguese voiceovers, and it's incredible. It adds to the immersion so much. It's not even funny. I'm sitting there and I'm playing this and I'm reading. I want to have it in English so I can, like, you know, listen to what they're saying as I'm like taking in the scenery, but I'm also like, gosh, I want to hear that authentic Japanese. I want to hear that authentic Portugal. I'm eating it up. I'm loving it. I'm okay. So 18 minutes in, okay, you meet Yasuke, you start to see, you know, like that, and I can already tell you, just after that first introduction and that first brief time with Yasuke, I was like, yeah, I love the way this character direction is going. I think this is going to fit. I think it's going to work, and I think all the little nonsense is going to be blown over really quickly. I absolutely believe that this is going to be, like, Yasuke is going to be an incredible character in the Assassin's Creed franchise. I can already tell you that. Just with the first 18 minutes, because it was like 18 or 19 minutes, that you play as Yasuke first, and you get to see like some of the story and stuff, and I'm just like, this is going to be good. I'm already digging it. I'm already digging the backstory. I'm already like, I'm immersed. I'm absolutely freaking immersed. And then after that, you go right over to Naue. Wow, man, this is such. The storytelling in this game in the first just few hours that I've played is incredible. Like it's absolutely incredible. And then like you go to this first fort, and I'm sitting there and I'm trying to, oh man, it's gonna take a minute to get used to. I'm playing it at expert difficulty. I really just want to like savor every freaking minute of this game, because I really do think that Assassin's Creed is a super special franchise. It really just transports you to these different times, and you get to experience that. You get to explore these worlds. You get to interact with historical figures. I mean, I remember when I first started playing Assassin's Creed 2, and you like run into like Leonardo da Vinci and, you know, like Michelangelo and stuff like that, and you like start to like it that right there, I thought was like the coolest. I thought that was the coolest thing ever to get into that. And then each game would introduce more characters and different time periods, and man, I was just blown away. And like I always get like these thoughts, and I'm like, oh man, we've been waiting for a Japanese version of Assassin's Creed for a very long time now, And when I look at the character Naue, you know, because I at first, you know, I was like, man, I don't want to play as a female character. And then when you meet her for the first time in the game, and you start to see her, and you see her charm and her charisma, and, you know, just the way she carries herself, and you see the vulnerabilities immediately, and she's not one of them like annoying like feminist type women, you know, and you see that, and this character grows on you so fast. Like I'm already like, wow, this is freaking awesome. And then you see the world design and the beauty of this world, and you see just how densely packed this world looks. And I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, if you're an open world fan, if you are remotely interested in stealth gameplay with action combat, with flippity moves that you can like dodge, and they've even moved the dodge to the O button on the PlayStation controller, or the the B button on the Xbox controller. They've moved that down there, so that feels more natural. You've got your oh gosh, what's it called? Like you can, gosh dang it, man, I'm just so excited because I freaking love this game. I think it's absolutely incredible. It's definitely up there for like, yeah, this is good. So, oh, you've got your parry, so you can parry. You've got your dodge, obviously, and then there's like, oh my gosh, the combat just feels really good. It feels really good. Like it feels fluid. It feels like when you're fighting as Naoe, like you're fast and you've got like these fast dodge moves and stuff like that. You got to get in there. Obviously, you have to hit him a lot more as her. But with Yasuke, man, oh my gosh, dude's a freaking tank. You can like run through doors and everything they've been showing us for Assassin's Creed. Like I've tried to ignore all of that because I wanted to come into this 100% nice and clean. Like I'm sorry that I'm spoiling like the first part of this game for you guys, but I just want you to see what I saw, so that you could be like, damn, I want to play this. Like I want you to want to play this game. It's incredible. Like it's, man, just the world design from Valhalla to Shadows is incredible. Like is absolutely freaking incredible. I mean, we go from Mirage to Shadows, and I'm looking at this game and I'm like, wow. That is like the highest density visuals that I've ever seen. I mean, this is like when you go back and you look at what Star Wars Outlaws is, like that there seriously was just a preview of what we're actually getting visual wise going forward with Ubisoft. Like the new Anvil engine is so incredible, and the parkour in this game, like being able to flip around and stuff as Naoe, climb up on buildings, use a grappling hook, do flips down, and oh my gosh, it just looks so cool and it looks so fluid. I don't know what else to say. Like it's incredible. You got all the ray tracing in this game, and it's actually freaking optimized. You can actually use the ray tracing in this game, and it absolutely adds to the immersion in this game. Like it's crazy. It's freaking bizarre that I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm like, wow, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Now I was going to try to do a side-by-side tonight, but I just don't have time for that. So I will work on that kind of stuff this weekend, or throughout. As soon as I get the PlayStation version, I'll do some PlayStation. We'll have the PlayStation 5 Pro up against the NVIDIA, obviously the 5080 or the 5070 Ti, the 9070 XT. This is incredible, man. Like I cannot wait for people to actually start playing this in a couple of days. My first impressions are absolutely, I love this game. I think it's incredible. This is the best looking Ubisoft game I've ever seen in my life. And Star Wars Outlaws was right before that. I'm gonna get you guys some Star Wars Outlaws versus some, yeah. Woo, man, this is good. This is good. Oh man, I'm too excited for this. I'm too excited. So, all right, my friends, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.